Afrika reach for something else instead. Look at a lot of roles here. The AD carry is only down the Varus. There are other power picks available. The Gangplank is up and isn't often a first pick.
I mean, you're leaving Camille and Desir available to both Smeb and Yukal. It's huge picks for both of them. Do you just get them both right now? Do you let them sink in? Do you go with the normal kind of AD carry and support picks that you see very early on? Swain also another guy.
Up.
Forgot about him.
And he is a flex pick. Smeb has talked about it many times. Is a big fan of it. So we're going to think there might be top lane Swain, but Yukal has already played the mid lane Swain.
Looks
so
good.
We'll wait and see what the decision is there. Again, Camille is a true flex pick, so they could consider picking it up in this game.
She says, let's play Xin Zhao.
Well, MVP tried that and it didn't go so well.
Xin Zhao pick went from 100% to 50%. Let's challenge, let's do it. I don't know about that. Random fan.
Xayah picked up for the side of KT, but you would imagine Rakan would be the power pick takeaway against Afrika, who are much more of a Rakan team, as Tucson is a monster on that pick, but it seems like they might just be giving up the Lovers duo, as Tom Kench is going to be coming out for Tucson.
Tom Kench, generally a pick that's not seen as a huge playmaker like the Alistair, but then you get Abyssal Voyages, especially for a guy like Tucson. He's certainly one to be as aggressive as possible with a pick like Tom Kench.
Zach could be rolled back here for the Afrika Freaks, will be picked up for Spirit. They do go for the early Tom Kench with GP, and that means they have the Abyssal Voyage and also the Cannon Barrage for some creative plays. KT will want to flex for as long as possible, and obviously the Rakan will be locked in. First time we've had the Lovers duo today. We had some Star-Crossed Lovers, but
yes,
do feel like this will be very easy for Smeb to, Yukal, I should say, the Swain, to itemize against by going for Magic Resist. The build the BDD went for, the Abyssal Mask, is looking very tasty in this particular game, and it amps the damage coming through from the Vladimir. So the teamfight dream, the Wombo engaged. Can we have a Wombo jungler? Oh, are we fighting?
Oh no!
He's calling
really?
for it. He's doing it!
The Rush Lee Sin gets locked in. We're gonna see it, guys, on 8.5. Even Spirit's got a smile on his face. I can hardly believe it, Papa.
And this is the champion he is known for in solo queue. There are so many YouTube highlights of his Lee Sin. His climbing of the ladder in Korea was what got so many people to watch him. In NA, around the world, everyone knows Rush's Lee Sin. How much counterplay will there be for it from the side of Afrika? Because Rush is going hunting, and he wants to find some bloblets as soon as possible.
I can't believe they actually did it. The Nidalee made sense, especially on 8.5, but they're just throwing caution to the wind. A little bit of fun. Rush, he proves, hey, I can play Sejuani. I'm pretty good. You know, I can handle the big boys here in LCK. And then he says, let me truly prove it to you. Let me play Lee Sin on 8.5. It's happening.
And honestly, a kick onto one of Karma.
And Bada trying to make some plays with his Rakan as well. We've seen what his Thresh can do. And in terms of Drake control, it's been all about Rush on top of that. As Spirit is going to make a dive up on the top side. Not much of a dive, but trying to get on top of Smeb. They force his flash away. But in the end, it's going to be actually a one-on-one.
He's got 5 soul fragments.
He's going to flash it, and Kuro, he's going to be in a bit of trouble here. Waits for it. First blood, solo kill. Yukal over Kuro. Normal, but Kuro doesn't have flash. What are you going to do against Lee Sin? The flash comes in. The dragon kick. Rush makes the play happen in the mid lane with a perfectly executed dive.
All right, he's trying to weigh his options here. Doesn't know whether an enemy team is. Takes an extra turret shot, doesn't matter.
There he goes.
Extra games. If they do go on to 2-0, the fans are going to be calling for Rush and have good reason to. Yukal diving.
Yukal's never going to die here. He doesn't take damage to this. He doesn't even have to use his ultimate. Didn't have the ability, but the damage over time is enough to take him out. And there you go, 3-0 Yukal, as the Swain is just... There's a reason he gets picked ban damage. That Q was a millimeter short. And the TP is going to discourage KT from getting in there, but...
I wouldn't be sure about that, Valdez.
Another miscue, but the lease on to Tushin means he is going to go down, and Bada getting low himself. Would Yukal actually dive there? I feel like at this point, he had the ability, but decides against it.
He thought about it. If he heard there were no summoners on Kramer, I think he would have gone Rambo, but The Here's Johnny moment is abated. He will move away. He will pull back. Rush owns
between the telecom teams.
Now, it can actually be relevant situationally as we're looking for an insect play.
There it is. He's going to knock him over to the left side. Flashes over the wall, actually. Not enough damage coming out. The Grey Health is going to help Tushin survive at the end of it all.
He's quite a lot of tools to make this happen, and now they back away. Rush taking a couple of autos and an ult, and has to back away. See what it means for KT. Trying for a lot. Tushin didn't have his summoners up. That's why he pulled the trigger there. So no Lee Syndrome. Looking for a nice play. Now KT peeling around the Baron. Vladimir considering ghosting in.
Mata from the left, and there it is. Gonna get two, but the kidnap is gonna get them in. The Karma disappears, and Mata somehow is surviving. Smeb and Yukal say hello. Nobody's gonna survive in this fight. Absolutely no way at all. They all go down. Double kill the two members. Only Keen survives. That should be the Baron going to KT.
Corridor meets Smeb and Yukal, dominating them with double AP. We're back to Season 2. Press R and run at them. It works out pretty well for KT Rolster, and that will certainly be Baron at 28 minutes.
Well, we talked about statements coming into this matchup. KT have made a huge statement. They played their sub-jungler, and they are lolling all over Afrika.
I mean, Mata is on a control ward and just says, I'll take 3, thanks very much. Doesn't matter if the kidnap is there. Karma dies before she even hits the ground. Instantly dead. And then Smeb's in a narrow corridor. It may not be Equalizer, but Hemoplague does the work. Yukal is monstrously far ahead. KT rolls to wipe the floor with a freak of...
Always a threat. Just running in the front, saying...
He's got his flash up as well,
You
so...
can't touch me.
We can definitely see a big play coming soon. That'll be the last thing. We don't need the Rush pentakill. They just want to see one insect play in order for this to happen.
I'm sure they'd like it, but it's just going to be another Mata MVP play as Kuro gets out of the fight. Where's the insect? Where's the kick? It's just going to be a stopwatch as Rush going to be the team player in the end, giving some extra kills over to Yukal and over to Smeb. Yukal almost going down, actually, in the end, pulls Keen in.
Oh, look at the pose.
There you go. There it is. Finally gets it. Kicks Kramer in, and the crowd goes wild. He stays alive as well.
They're still diving.
After all of that, Smeb is going to flash out. And there you go. A statement has been made tonight. Rush comes in. The quickest 2-0 we've had in a bit. And KT going to crush them. 2-0, takes out the Nexus.
And it's a perfect game as well. Boy. A perfect game for KT.